All right, let's get started, you guys. So we're going to start with our warm-up. Let's put our feet underneath our hips. You guys ready? Okay, now we can start. Inhale up. Good, bend those knees and travel it on back. And let's do another one. Stretch her up. Bending the knees, letting the head go. And again, take it back. And up and over. Give me two more. Stretch it up and back. And last one, up and back. Good work, pause it up there. We're gonna go wide legs, tail and fingertip. Let's get a nice flat back stretch on the back of the legs. Reach those fingertips to the tail, keeping your chin tucked. Reach, 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 reach. Okay, let's bounce on down. Belly button in, little fingertip bounces. Bounce again, just reminder to let the head go so you're not holding it up. Good, let's do some alternating flat and bounce. Here we go. Flat and bounce. Flat, bounce. I'm gonna remind you too, keep pulling that belly button to your back. I know the belly button is the one thing we forget, isn't it? Down and down. Let's go ahead and stack the hands. We're porpoising. You guys ready? Coming up and over. And up and away from the body and through. And up and away and through. Good work. Just give me two more. Here we go. Last one. And let's hold down there and just do some little serving it behind you. Just little bounces back. Good. Let's grab onto those ankles and some little pulses in. Torso to the legs. Nice. And then some figure eights in front. Figure eights in front, just feel the lower spine warming up all the way from one side to the other. And then come to the center, we're rolling it up. Rolling it all the way, all the way, all the way up. Super good, put your feet in hip width. Let's inhale up. And over to the side, stretching out those sides. Reach, reach, that beautiful bi-directional stretch. One arm up, one arm down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that arm up and switch. Let's up here first. And over. And over. Nice old stretch. Stretch. Really feel it going both. And make sure that the arm that's on the leg, don't let that shoulder hunch. Get the shoulder down. Good. Beautiful. All right. You're ready. Pull them both up. Hands to the elbows or the shoulder blades. And over. Go shoulder blades if you can. Not everybody can, I realize. But if you can, shoulder blades. Good. Oh, so good. All right, you guys, a long arm, one short arm. Here we go. One bent, one long. One bent, one long. Bent, one long. Good work. Last one. Let's do some big arms. Big, pretty arms around. Big, pretty arms around. Going a little quickly through this so we can get through lots of other things. Let's go the other arm, back and back. Oh, yeah. Two more on this arm. Nice. And now we're going to do our big figure eights in front and behind. Front and back. Cross in the front, go back. Cross in the front, back. Cross in the front, back. Here we go. Good work. How about right to here? Just big figure eights here. Nice. And then jazzing the fingers, pulling them back. Back, back, back. Feel it across the pecs. And up, 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 up. So good. And to here. In. Excellent. And bring it up. Oh, get that nice extension. Oh, so good. And then a little tricep cut here. Cut the arms. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, arms are right here. Fingers on your shoulders. Bring them in and big circles. Big circles. Excellent. Give me 3, 2, 1. Good, 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 good. Shake it all out. You might want to give yourself some shoulder rolls. And now let's just tip the head to one side. You can press that shoulder down to get a nice stretch there. Maybe lift the chin a tad. And then head up and over to the other side. Oh, so good. Again, if you want, you can lift the chin a little. Feel like going right underneath the earlobe. And head up, look over one shoulder, keeping the chin level to the floor. And the other shoulder. And shoulder. And shoulder. Now just drop it down and half circle to one side. Half circle to the other side. One more time each side. Circle. And circle. To the center. Woohoo! We're all warmed up. You guys ready? Let's go to the bar. Just gonna grab something to drink. Or your chair. And let's see which one we're going to do today. I'm gonna have my hand out like this today. Knee is straight ahead. Beautiful. Here's what I want you to do. Give your tilt, belly button in, and with the tilt, bring the leg up as high as you can, maintaining the tilt without leaning. And once you're there, you're ready. Slight bend, here we go. Stretch, release, bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend, stretch, stretch it, stretch it. You might even want to look at that toe and think, how straight can I get underneath that knee? Are you tailing it under? Not leaning back. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause there. Flex the foot, bring that arm up, and little lifts. Keep that tilt. Keep the belly button in. Little lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the tilt. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You want to try balance? Here we go. Balance, a balance, a balance, a balance. Very nice. Kick it out. And we'll go to the other side. Outstanding. So here we are. I'm going to have my hand out. Standing leg is straight, other leg in front. Make sure the knee is straight ahead. Get your tilt going on, belly button in, and lift the leg to where you still have that good tilt under. Okay, so you should really not feel anything in those hip flexors. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. How about shoulders down? Bend, stretch, tipping under. Good work. Hips are down. Bend, stretch. Really reach behind that knee. So good. Bend, stretch. Bend, stretch. Now pause there. Just check. Standing heel. I want you to really drill down so you feel tall there. Tilting under. Belly button. Now flex. You ready? Little ups. 1, 2. We can bring this arm up. 4, 5. Keeping the tilt. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause. Reach out through that heel. Give me a little both arms up. Keep your tilt. Good work and down. That's a challenge, isn't it? Good. You guys did great with that. All right. So now on this next one, we are going to do, all right. So coming into your chair, I'm going to go right to here to start. Small V with your feet. Don't bend the knees though, just small V. Good. Now take the leg you're going to work. I'm going to do my outside leg. And I just want you to put it right back in step to front heel. In step to heel. Good, so now you'll see, now get the hips square to the chair. Okay, square to the chair. Keeping this straight, keeping the tilt, take that back leg then, straight back at a diagonal, toes on the ground. So the hips are forward, both legs are straight, you're tilted under, belly button is there, and you're gonna feel it right at the crater of your tail, okay, right at the crater of your tush. Little taps. So keep pulling up, keeping the tilt, keeping the hip forward, even though that leg is at a diagonal, you're doing tiny little tilts. And again, you're gonna feel it right at the crater. All right, let's pause there. We're gonna change it up now. I want you to slide the foot back next to the other one, in step to heel, take it back out diagonal, lift and drop. So it's a slide it in, slide it out, lift and tap. Slide it in, slide it out, lift and tap. Keep your tilt. Slide it in, slide it out, lift and touch. In, out, lift, touch. In, out, lift, touch. Give me 2 more. In, out, lift, touch. Last one. In, out, lift, touch. Now pause there. Stretch it out. Keep the hip there. Keep the tuck. Little bend straightens. Little bend straightens. Straighten. Straighten. Every time I straighten it, man, I feel it right in that crater. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pause there, flex the foot. Take the opposite arm up, Good, lean over towards that foot, toes forward, and little tiny lifts. So it looks kind of like this. And you're gonna feel it also way up here in the waist. Isn't that fun? Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come on out of it. Woo! That's a nice one, isn't it? I really like that. All right, let's go to the other side. Same thing. I'll just go right to here. So here we have our V feet. Good, take the next one you're gonna work directly behind the other, in step to heel. So if you've ever taken ballet, it's like a sloppy fifth. So from here, both legs are straight. Give me your tilt, tilt, belly in, hands gently there. Slide that back leg back diagonal. If you're not sure, you want to be able to feel it at the crater. So if you go over too far, you won't feel it there. So it's that direct over. Keep your tilt right there. Good, and little taps. Tap, tap. So the standing leg is straight right there. Tap, 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 tap. Good work. Let's pause there. Now slide the foot back into the starting position. Slide it back out. Little lift and touch. Slide it in, slide it out. Lift and touch. Now, some more little points of perfection. Make sure that the hip is not coming out or externally rotated. Keep the hip straight to the front. Keep the tilt. Good. Slide in, slide out, lift, touch. Slide in, slide out, lift, touch. One more. Slide in, slide out, lift, touch. Good work. Now again, tilt under, get your positioning. Lift the foot off the ground and little bend straightens. Little bend straightens. Bend straighten, bend straighten. Bend straighten. Give me 5, 4, keep your tilt, 3, 2, 1, good work. Now flex that back foot, take the opposite arm up, and by the way, the standing knee you can bend. Bend the standing knee just a little bit, flexing that foot and little lifts. And if you can, come on over. So get a little bit of an up and over so that that arm is kind of looking towards the foot. Woo, give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come out of it. Woo, good work, you guys. Yeah, those are challenging. All right, now we're gonna do our sides. Side. Oh, I think I'll go to this one to start. We're gonna do an easier side. Yes, thank you, Renee. Arm out. And you're just standing tall here, taking this leg out. Now, slight slack in the knee. Turn it, so that the top of the toe is there, the heel is out. You're just holding on gently here. Standing leg is straight. Little taps. Good, little tap. Tap, tap of the foot. Good, it's feeling like you're tall here. Shoulders are down. Just little taps of the leg. You want to be able to feel it in your side saddles. Excellent. Let's pause there and just little up, 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 up. Give me 5, 4, 3. You're standing, feeling it. 2, 1. I am. Now bend stretches. Bend stretch. Bend stretch, bend stretch. Really reach it, bend stretch. Don't let that knee come out. Make sure that it's standing tall. Bend stretch, bend stretch, bend stretch. Good work. How about a flex? Turn the toes forward and lift. Lift. And here's where you can come up and over towards this leg. Up. Give me 5. Oh, that hurts. 3, 2, 1. I'm not supposed to say that, am I? Oh, and get it on out of there. Good work. Yes. I know, small movement, but boy, you can feel it. All right, so now we'll go to the other side, same. So I'm just gonna take this leg out. Good, I'm gonna have this arm just out like this. Again, try to not lean into the chair as much as you can help it, okay? Good, so standing leg will be straight. This leg, make sure you turn it in so the toe is like right at the top, heel is up, slight bend to the knee, and little taps. Tap, tap. Tap. So you're still giving a little bit of a belly button in there. Tap, 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 tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. How about little up, 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 up. So right there, I just kind of felt like, let me drill down into my standing heel. So I'm really tall here as I'm doing these little ups. And as long as it's turns, you're going to feel it there. Don't let that hip lift. Excellent. Lift it up from there. Little bend stretches. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch. Stretch through the toes and behind that knee, stretch. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So good, you guys ready? Now, take this arm. You're gonna come over. Let me see if I'm doing it right. I'm not. You wanna take the leg into the leg. You want to tilt into the outside leg. Put it that way, flex the foot. Good, so you really feel it up and over, and let's lift, lift, lift. Again, you're gonna feel it on the stander and here in the waist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 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 pause. Oh, and come on out of it. Good work, you guys. Pause, pause, pause. That's the hard part, is the pause, pause, pause. All right, down we go. You can put your hands on the top of the chair. Knees are out wide. We're going to do some genies today. So the good thing about keeping the hands here isn't so much you're not like leaning in. You really want to be able to lean back into this. So just having the hands here just helps you with that. Everybody there, you are? All right, so now give yourself a big tilt and lift the tail up off of the heels. Good. And in and out, in and out. Give yourself a good tilt, release, tilt, release. Keeping those shoulders over the hips. Tilt, release, tilt, release, tilt, release, tilt, release. Good work. 5 and 4. Bring the belly button in there, 2 and 1. Good work. And drop on down for a second. I'll give you a break. And now we're going to go hips, hips. Okay, so one hip, hip, hip. And we'll stay low. Here we go. Tuck under. You ready? Hip one side, hip the other. Hip, hip. So you're just bringing one hip forward, the other hip forward. Hip, hip, hip. Oh, yes. Stay low. Stay back. Amy, you're like way leaning in this way. You want to be leaning back if possible. Yeah, and if the arms don't work for you, okay, if you can't get close enough, because it looks like you're like this, it's really leaning back. If that doesn't work with the chair, just don't do the chair. Then don't put your hands there. Okay, then just do it from here. Okay, good work, you guys. Come on out of that. I just wanted to give a little bit of a blah, blah for that. All right, last thing we're going to do on that. You ready? We're going to do our circles. Let's just do 2 each way. I'll just make my hands here then. You ready? So circles. See if you can keep the tail from touching the feet and then to the other way. I can't do anymore. I'm telling you this. When I'm done with that, I'm done with it. I am done. All right, and off. And off. The fun thing with those are actually, they were meant, of course, to be done with a bar where you can really lean on back and command it. And you can't do that with a chair so much. So I know that's a little bit of a challenge. Let's just take the legs straight out, and I want you to flex the feet and just press the knees down. Do some little knee pulses. Press the knees. Knee pulse. Good work, little knee pulse. How about some little ankle rotations? Rotate at the ankles. Rotate the other way. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. How about some butterflies? So bottoms of feet touching. Just come on in and give yourself some inner thigh butterfly stretch. Excellent. All right, now just go ahead, either be there or cross leg, however you can sit. We're going to do a little pelvic floor play today. So shutting eyes. I'll tell you what, since we already know how to do the 4 points, just for time's sake, I'm going to have us really focus on all the 4 points at one time. So let's first start, let's connect ourselves to the sit bones, and we're going to close those doors, and then connect to the pubic bone and the tailbone, and connect those in the center. Good, so everything is there. Now pull it all up. Feel like you're pulling it up to the belly button, up rib cage, up as high as you can go, up, 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 pause there. Now let's drop it down just a little to maybe top of rib cage. Hold there, bring it all the way up again, up, 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 and now let's gently drop it all the way down. Feel it going all the way down and open out and release. Very good. The release is so important that we also relax those muscles. Let's just do it one more time. You ready? Pull everything in to the center. Sit bones, pubic bone, pelvic bone, and up. Bring it up, bring it up. You don't have to bring it up high this time, maybe even just to belly button. So you're squeezing it all up there like a Kegel. Just think, oh, if somebody came in and I was peeing, I'd have to stop real quick, stop the pee, And then super slowly release all those muscles out. And we can pee again. Yay! Very good. Good work, you guys. All right, let's come back up. Up, up, up out of that. And we're going to do some calves and thighs. Let's do some calves in a plie position, not a real wide one. So we'll just get ourselves in this little position. Go ahead and in the plie. Let's go ahead, just bend the knees. Good, from the bent knee, lift the heels higher in a high stiletto. Squeeze all the way up, squeeze your glutes, and then drop the heels. Okay, so it's a bend the knees, lift the heels high on the ball joints, stretch all the way up, drop the heels. Let's do it a little faster. Bend, lift the heels, stretch it up, and drop. Down, lift heels high, stretch it up, and drop. 2 more. Down, lift, stretch it up, and drop. Down, lift, stretch, and drop. Opposite, lift, bend, drop the heels, straighten it up, lift, bend, drop, straighten, lift, so I'm high on the heels, bend the knees, drop, and straighten. One like that, down, bend, drop, straighten. Good work. Now, I want you to come up. I want you to just go halfway now, okay? So we're gonna bend halfway, stretch it up, drop, all the way. Sorry, I didn't cue well, I apologize. So here we go. Halfway, all the way up, drop the heels, all the way up. Halfway, up, heels down, up. Halfway up, all the way up. Halfway up, all the way up. Halfway up, all the way up. 2 more. Last one. Woo! All right, very good. Do you want to get a little bit of a stretch out on that? Yes, we do. So go ahead and stretch that back out. Oh, that feels good. Hinging a bit forward. Good, and I'm gonna take my toes and stuck them under with a little bit of a bent leg in the back, and then straighten that back leg. Bend and stretch to get a stretch on the top of the foot as well, if that feels good to you. And then switch. Oh, you can never do too much calf, right, Jude? I'm stretching out those calves. And it never ceases to amaze me. It doesn't matter when, I still feel it. Tuck the toes under if you want a little top of foot stretch, bending the back. So I kind of have my weight between the two, and then I'm going to straighten that back leg. So it's bent with the toes under, stretching it out. Good work. All right, you guys ready? It is time for serious thighs. So today we're going to do together. So big toe ball joints are together. The heels can be out just a little bit so you have parallel feet. And let's lift. Good work. So knees stay together. Let's just take it down, see where you're at, and come up and squeeze. Good. How about take it down again? And up. Good. Now just down a little bit. Okay, little up and downs. Just little up and downs, keeping the knees together. Good. That's easy enough, right? Keep your heels high. Perfect. Now we're going to do this hip, hip. So just little hip to hip. Let the knees move, hip to hip. Woo! Feel it in your waist. Hip, 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 hip. Very good. All right, how about knees, knees, side. So the arms out, just a little side to side with the knees. Knees, knees, feel that in the waist. Knees together. I really like this one. Anything you can do that rotates the waist, right? All right, pause, let's stretch it up. Drop for a second, and we're gonna cruise again. Lift those heels high. Go ahead and bend down. So go down into your lower kind of working position, you're high. Lift up, drop down. Now in, out, tuck under, release. Up, down, tuck, release. Up, down, in, out. Up, down, in, out. Up, down, in, out. Up, down, in, out. Pause. Little open and close knees. Open and close the knees. Good. Pause. Up, down, in, out, open, close. Up, down, in, out, open, let it release. Up, down, in, out, knees. Up, down, in, out, knees. Up, down, in, out, knees. All the way up, squeeze. Good work. Now, let's go ahead and lean back. So you're thrusting your hips forward, but you're really leaning back. Good work. Open, open knees. Knees open, 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 open. Pause. In, out, up, down. In, out, up, down. In, out, up, down. In, out, up, down. Knees, 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 knees. Are you ready if you have enough? Come on up. Nice work. We're going to stretch that out. So just bring yourself out to a nice flat back position on your chair or on your bar. Woo! Get that good stretch. You can even take a little side to side if that feels good to you. Oh, and then one leg goes up onto whatever surface you've got. And we'll do a lengthening, then stretch, then stretch, then stretch, then stretch. Oh, that feels good. Just stretching it all out. Beautiful. Let's grab that one. And you can put it right here, knee to knee. Good. Bending the standard. Tuck it under. Give yourself a good tuck on that front hip. Beautiful. Let's go to the other side. Bringing that leg up. Stretching up and over. Feeling the lengthening on that leg. With a slight bend and a stretch. And stretch. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that feels good, 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 good. And then you can drop that and grab onto the ankle, knee to knee, and give yourself a tuck under. Beautiful. All right, you guys, grab something to drink and your chair, and we're going to start on some abs. I was happy to see that it was one of our family of people taking the classes that watched. I had done a little video on how to stop not doing so much with your neck and shoulders, and how you really tip over. Anyway, and it really made a difference for her. And what she said was, as she slowed it down, she was able to really get that instead of lifting from the shoulders and the head goes with you, she constantly was lifting from her head. And that's what most of us do when we do lift and grip, is we lift with our head. So instead, I want you to feel like you're lifting the shoulders up. The head goes with it, okay? Just see if those words maybe make a difference for you. And remember, you're going to have that chin tucked, almost like you have a small lemon underneath your chin, okay? So that will put that in exact alignment, and then you shouldn't have as much problem with your neck. So here we go with the legs there, not too much of a bend, little bend. There you go. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and arch the back out first, just to release it, and then press it in, and then release. And now as you come up, let's see if we can use our pelvic floor muscles as well. So elevator doors, everything closes inside. You're going to do your tilt. So you're feeling inside muscles and that lower back is there. Beautiful. Now you're going to tip that chin down like you have a little lemon there. Hands are going to be behind there. And I want you to just think, lift shoulders and let the head go with it. Excellent. And now you're just doing your fold. So you're folding between the pubic bone and the rib cage. They're just trying to come together. So your chin is slightly tucked, your shoulders are up, but you're not past that bra strap. So I think that's the other thing. A lot of us still think we have to come higher than we really do, and then we do it with our head. And that's what you want to avoid. Let's go ahead and release the legs and just have the hands down there, but you're doing that same fold, fold, fold. Keep pressing the belly button in, lower back. Reach forward, 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 forward. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring yourself all the way down and bring the hands above, arch the tail off. Nice work. Now this time, instead of the tip, we're going to do the arms straight up. But first, let's connect. Elevator doors close, everything closes, your lower back is pressing down as you lift and you're looking up. You're just lifting your shoulders up, just the shoulders. and lift. I'm going to put my hands together on this. So my palms are together, lift, lift. And every time you lift up, think belly button in, lower back presses, lift, lift it straight up, straight up, straight up. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now release the hands be together and bring one shoulder up and the other. One shoulder and the other. Shoulder, shoulder. Try not to move anything below on the pelvis, and release yourself on down and give yourself that nice big stretch again. Woo, super good, you guys. All right, here we go. Same thing, we're gonna tilt and grip. So go ahead and press yourself down, lift the shoulders, arms there. Now, take the hands behind the head, intertwine. Good, so your chin is slightly tucked, your shoulders are up, and just lift and release. Lift, keep pressing lower back down. Lift, 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 lift. How about stay there and just bring the elbows in and the elbows out. Elbows in and out, just pressing that lower back down, lifting elbows. Good. Now, we're going to go side to side. So I want you just to bring yourself one side and the other side. Try not to move the pelvis. So you're going to go side, 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 side. So I keep pressing lower back, side, and side, and side. Good work. 2 more each side. Side, and side. Last one. Side, and side. Beautiful. To the center. Hands behind the head, and little ticks up, 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 up. Keep pressing belly button down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good work, you guys. So all of you hung in there with me. That's great. All right, now we're going to do what's called the Oriole Circle. Okay, so I want you to go ahead, tuck under. Now, let's lift and grip. See if you can put your hands on your shoulder blades, not your neck. If you can get it up to shoulder blades, that's the best, or just do your best. So you're pressing that lower back down, and now you're just going to do some little circles. Little circles. Now, try not to jam your head forward, okay, if you can help it. Little circles. These are not easy, are they? And then go the other way. Nice work, you guys. Good. Beautiful. Try not to move the pelvis, Jude. Slow it down, baby. Slow it down. Elbows wider. Can you bring your elbows out wider? Yes. And just make it small. Okay, guys, very good. You hung in there with me. Arms up and arch. I'm so impressed. Woohoo! Let's drop the legs and we'll do elephants. All right, so hands behind the head. Tilt. Look it up. You can tip and grip if that feels, or lift and grip if that feels better, or just come up. And here we go. 1 elephant, 2 elephants, 3 elephants, 4. Keep the elbows wide. 6. Try not to go back too much. Think of it always as an up movement. 9, 10, 11, 12. So good. Let the knees fall open to the side. Bring your hands together. We're going through. Tuck under. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Come all the way down. Woo! And give yourself a nice spine stretch. Up and over. Oh, I don't know what the heck. I was playing a little bit yesterday, and man, I can feel my abs today, which is so good. I love to feel abs. All right, let's come all the way over. If you need to, grab something to drink. And then we're going to do the abs in the center without your chair. So you're just going to come up like so. I might take a moment and just drop this camera down just a little bit, make it a little easier to see. Excellent. And we're going to do a nice roll down in that position as well. So you could be up in this O position, kind of standing tall here. And then just relax that lower back and start to roll down. Now let the feet come with you, right? The feet come with you as you come all the way on down. Good work. And the legs. Let's just do a quick lift and grip in this position, okay? So Go ahead and think about pubic bone, pelvic, the elevator doors, the whole thing. Pull it all in and down. Good. Tuck your chin, lift and grip. And again, remember now, when we do it, you're lifting shoulders, not head. So focus on lifting shoulders and little pulses. Let's release the legs and just pulse forward. Pulse, pulse, pulse. So you're looking through the legs, little lemon under the chin. You're not very high. You're just pulsing. Release, pulse, pulse, pulse. Good work. Put your hands behind your head now. Let's lift the knees to tabletop. Excellent. Drop one leg down, just in this position, little pulses up, little pulse, little pulse, little pulse. Good work. Keep pressing belly button down. Good. And now switch the legs. Little pulse, pulse it, pulse. Good work. Now, how about just stay up with the upper body, but little prances with the legs. So one leg drops, the other leg drops. Prancing, prancing. That's what I call it anyway, prancing. Keep pressing that lower back down. Nice work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop them both and go all the way down. Woo, go ahead and give yourself a nice arch to that back. Excellent. And now come back up with a tilt and let's bring both legs straight up. Even if you have to bend the knees, it's okay. Straight up. Excellent. And little up and downs with the upper body. So again, as you lift, think about just lifting shoulders and you're just lifting with the legs up. Lift, 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 lift. Good work. How about if you take the hands straight up with the arms. Up, up, up. So you're just lifting from the shoulders, but the arms are lifting. Lift, lift. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Drop down. Bend the legs. Drop them to the floor. Good. We have one more that I want to do. Go ahead and cross your left leg over your right. Good. Hands behind the head. And you're going to just do some little sides. So you're just going to come up like you're lifting and gripping, and then just come over towards that bent leg. So it's that side. Over, 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 over. Yep, it's almost like taking the opposite elbow to the knee. Over. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Switch the legs. Excellent. Inhale. Exhale. Really press that lower back as you come up opposite elbow to that knee. Over, 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 over. Can't you just feel that in your sides? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way down. Super good work, you guys. Undo. And roll over onto your sides. Will feel good to do an extension after all those crunches, won't it? But before we do that, let's go ahead and do some Plutos. And we'll do the extension on the Plutos. You guys are going to move that chair back. All right, you ready? So you're back like this. Hands are going to be in front of you. Fingertips to the ceiling, or to the ceiling, to the center. Elbows are bent. I'm having a hard time today, aren't I? Lifting the booty, so you're coming down. Elbows are bent. You're going chin, chest, and push up. Oh gosh, just that extension feels so good. Come on back. And here we go again. Lifting the tail, elbows bend, your chin, chest, hips, press it on up. And one more time, take it back. Good, and chin, chest, elbows bend as you come up. Nice, beautiful, and all the way on back. Just give yourself a nice child's pose there. You can shift the hips to one side, upper body to the other side. Nice. And now let's go down onto our bellies for just a little bit. We'll do some extensions there to the final stretch. All right. I like doing these for the booty, the one that we do with the externally rotate those feet out. So that's what we're going to do. So as you're on your belly, your forehead is on your arms, go ahead and externally rotate the legs. How do you know? Your heels will be together. And then bend the knees and let the knees go out more to the side. So you'll get kind of comfortable. So my heels are together. My knees are out a little wider than my hips. I'm going to press my hips in the ground just to lift the knee and drop them. Knee lift and drop. Knee lift and drop. Yep, well, you'll feel that right under the booty, right? Knee lift, drop. Knee lift, drop. Good. Give me 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Now hold it there and press the knees in towards each other. Knees in, little pulses. Knee in, knee in. So my knees are up off the ground and I'm pressing the knees towards each other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and drop them down. Open them up. Woo, so good. And let's do this final extension where we're going to bring our arms down, touching the sides of our body. You ready? And you're going to press in and lift the upper body and the legs. Pressing those arms in, squeeze between the shoulder blades, and allow it all to drop. Just give me one more. Push those hands in. Lift upper body. Lift the legs. Feel the strength of your back. Woo! And drop it on down. Hands next to you, just shift back into that child's pose. Knees are wide. Oh, yeah. Good work, you guys. Don't you feel strong after all that? So strong. And we can come out into a wide leg stretch. Stretch out the leggies. Flex the feet if you can and see them come right up off the ground. You do some lovely little forward stretches. Oh. Over, over, over. Now I'm just going to swish myself over to this side. Won't make it a big, long stretch in here. Just get a good one going. Beautiful. Maybe one more swishy one way and one more swishy the other way. Oh. And all the way up. Let's bring those legs together in the front. Pinkies to the side. Lifting up and coming over just to wherever it's good for you, for your stretch. Nice. And then reach up and then roll back just a little bit and come straight back up again and forward. And get the stretch. Whatever stretch works for you on these long leggies. And then bring it back up one more time. We're just going to go back onto our backs for a final little rocky stretch. So you can bring your hands here, roll back. Woo. Yep, get yourself some little rocks. Go ahead and cross your legs at the ankles. You can put your hands behind your head. Good, elbows are wide. The legs are up. And just give yourself some little lifts from the booty. Little booty lifts. Booty lift. Doesn't even have to be that much, just a little bit, just to release out that lower back. Good, you can even bring the upper body up with it. Oh, oh, give me 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, and the last one we're gonna do is this bridge, which the feet are down. You can bring your arms down by your side, palms down. And I want you to just think about your tail. This is like pearls on a necklace. So roll from the bottom vertebrae all the way up. So your tail's up off the ground. You can even press up towards the ceiling so you get a bit of a hip flexor stretch there. But here's the difference on this one. Instead of coming down from the top vertebrae down, I want you to drop your tailbone to the ground. And you can even press it in there. And then roll it up from there, all the way up onto the shoulders. So again, what drops is the tailbone. You can press it so you really feel that in the lower back. And then roll it all the way back up. And now from here, let's roll down from the top, all the way down. And hands here for just some little rocks to bring us up. So just getting yourself in some little rock positions, letting that leg push into the hand to give you that momentum, and ta-da, you are there. Good work, you guys. I hope you feel good and strong. Don't you feel strong after doing that?